Today let's study geometric progression or GP. What is a GP? A sequence A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. This will be in GP if we leave this first term, and for all other terms AI divided by AI minus 1 is equal to a constant K. For example, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. We have this sequence. Divide this by this, we get 2. Divide 8 by 4, we get 2. Divide 16 by 8, we get 2. Divide 32 by 16, we get 2. Divide 64 by. So we are always getting 2 when we are dividing a term by its previous term. So this is a GP. We leave the first term, and when we divide all other terms by its previous term, we get a constant number, that is 2. Then the sequence is in GP. Now how to find the nth term of a GP? If the first number is A, this is known as common difference and it is denoted by R. Common difference. When we divide 4 by 2, we get 2, which is a common difference. So the first term is 2. Common difference is equal to 2. Common difference is also 2. We need to find the nth term. We need to find an. How do we find an in terms of a GP? See what we are doing in GP. First term is A, next term is AR, third term is AR square, then it is AR cube, AR4, AR5. So we are just taking A and multiplying R to each term. So the nth term is AR n minus 1. Second term is A into R 2 minus 1, 3 minus 1. It is a third term, 3 minus 1, 2, n minus 1. An is equal to A into R raised to the power n minus 1. So now let's find the 10th term of this AP. 10th, so A10 is given by A into R to the power 10 minus 1 is equal to 2 into 2 to the power 9 is equal to 2 to the power 10. This is our 10th term of this AP. Now how to find sum of first n terms? What is the sum of first n terms? We are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms over here. What is the sum of these 6 terms of the GP? Sum of 6 terms is given by A R to the power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. This is the sum of first n terms of an AP. So in this case it is 2 to the power of 6 minus 1 divided by 2 minus 1. We just evaluate this and we get our answer. This is the sum of first 6 terms of this GP. Now this GP can be finite and it can be infinite. If there are finite number of terms, then it is finite. If we go on increasing this, like we say this continues forever, then it is an infinite GP. Now let's see a concept of geometric mean. What is geometric mean? We have been given two numbers A and B and we need to find their geometric mean. So geometric mean will be A into B and under root of whole. So if we are given two numbers such as 4 and 9 and we need to find the geometric mean, what will be the geometric mean? Geometric mean will be 4 into 9 and under root of 4 is equal to 36 under root is equal to 6. So this is how we find a geometric mean. Now what is the relationship between arithmetic mean and geometric mean? Arithmetic mean is equal to A plus B by 2. Geometric mean is equal to under root of AB. So if we put this value, let's see now. Arithmetic. 2am is equal to A plus B. Now let's square on both sides. Let's square this on both sides. GM square is equal to AB and AM square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2ab. We took this 2 over here and squared on both sides. Now let's substitute the value of gm over here. 4am square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2gm, or 0 is equal to a square plus b square plus 2gm. 4 into arithmetic mean is equal to a square plus b square plus 2gm. So this is a relation between our arithmetic mean and geometric mean. So we just need to remember these two formulas. Arithmetic mean is this and geometric mean is this, and just substitute this in question. Now let's see one question. You need to find sum of this. Now this is not a GP, it is not an AP. So how do we find sum of these sum of this sequence? What we say is we take 7 out common, then we get 1 plus 11 plus 111 plus and so on. Now we multiply and divide by 9. 7, 9 and 9 inside. 99 plus 999 plus 9999 and so on. We have multiplied and divided by 9. So 9 came outside and 9 went inside, and when it got multiplied with all these terms, then we got these terms. Now this is 10 square minus 1 plus this is 10 to the power 1 minus 1 plus 10 to the power 2 minus 1 plus 10 to the power 3 minus 1 and so on. Now we combine all tens together. This goes on to n, and this is 1 into n. Now we have converted this into a GP. 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2, 10 to the power 3, and the common difference is 10. Now we have converted this into a GP. Now we can simply apply our GP formula and get our answer over here. And this will be minus 1 into n, because there will be n times 1. So minus 1 n times, or minus 1 into n. Now we can simply apply the geometric progression sum formula over here and get our answer. Now we are given two numbers such as 2 and 64, and we need to insert some numbers in between these numbers such that the result is a GP. How do we do that? We know if we insert these 4 numbers, if we want to insert 4 numbers between them such that the resulting sequence is GP, then these will be those 4 numbers. But how do we find this number? We say the first number is 2, second number is A1, A2, A3, A4 and 64. So how many total terms are there? 4 terms are these and 6 terms are these. So for n is equal to 6, an is equal to 64 and a is equal to 2. So an is equal to a r n minus 1. 64 is equal to 2 into r raised to the power 5, n minus 1, 6 minus 1, 5. 32 is equal to r raised to the power 5. So 2 raised to the 5 is equal to r raised to the power 5. Now both the powers are equal, we just compare the base. So r is equal to 2. So our 4 terms will be, this is the first term, second term will be ar, then ar square, then ar cube, then ar4. So it will be 2 into 2, 2, 2 into 2 into 8, and 2 into 16. These will be our 4 terms, and this is how we find them. Now let's summarize what we studied today. We saw what is a GP, what is a geometric progression. In geometric progression, if we have these terms and we divide each term by its previous term, then we get a constant number 2 by dividing each term by its previous term. If we are getting the same number, then the resulting sequence is in GP. Then we learn how to find the nth term of a GP. Nth term of a GP is given by a into r raised to the power n minus 1. Then we learn how to find the sum of n terms of a GP. A into r raised to the power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. Then we studied out about geometric progression. If we have two numbers a and b, then geometric progression is given by a into b and root of that. Then we studied the relationship between arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Then we learn how to solve this question. This was not in GP, but we converted it into a GP, and then we solved it. Just see how this question was done and solve new questions on similar pattern. Then we studied that if we have two numbers and we have to insert n numbers between them such that the result is in GP, then how do we do that? We take those n terms, total terms become n plus 2. We know the nth term, we know what is n, and we know a. We just need to find r and simply substitute the value in ar square, ar cube, and ar raised to the power 4. So now solve the corresponding exercises to this section, and yes.